Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. We are all travelers in the wilderness of this world, and the best we can find in our travels is an honest friend. A friend is a gift you give yourself. I travel not to go anywhere, but to go. I travel for travel's sake. There is no duty we so much underrate as the duty of being happy. By being happy, we sow anonymous benefits upon the world. The person who has stopped being thankful has fallen asleep in life. Like a bird singing in the rain, let grateful memories survive in time of sorrow. Make up your mind to be happy. Learn to find pleasure in simple things. In every part and corner of our life, to lose oneself is to be the gainer, to forget oneself is to be happy. The habit of being happy enables one to be freed, or largely freed, from the domination of outward conditions. The world is so full of a number of things, I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings. It takes hard writing to make easy reading. The difficulty of literature is not to write, but to write what you mean, not to affect your reader, but to affect him precisely as you wish. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. Do not write merely to be understood. Write so you cannot possibly be misunderstood. All speech, written or spoken, is a dead language until it finds a willing and prepared hearer. Keep your fears to yourself, but share your courage with others. Make the most of the best, and the least of the worst. There are 2 things that men should never weary of, goodness and humility. We get none too much of them in this rough world among cold, proud people. You cannot run away from a weakness. You must sometimes fight it out or perish, and if that be so, why not now and where you stand? Be what you are, and become what you are capable of becoming. An aim in life is the only fortune worth finding. To be what we are, and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life. Our business in life is not to succeed, but to continue to fail in good spirits. Perpetual devotion to what a man calls his business is only to be sustained by perpetual neglect of many other things. To be wholly devoted to some intellectual exercise is to have succeeded in life. Wealth I ask not, hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I ask, the heavens above and the road below me. So long as we love, we serve. So long as we are loved by others, I would almost say that we are indispensable, and no man is useless while he has a friend. Marriage, a friendship recognized by the police. Marriage is one long conversation, checkered by disputes. If a man loves the labor of his trade, apart from any question of success or fame, the gods have called him. That man is a success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. There is only one difference between a long life and a good dinner, that in the dinner the sweets come last. There is nothing but God's grace. We walk upon it, we breathe it, we live and die by it. It makes the nails and axles of the universe. There are no foreign lands. It is the traveler only who is foreign. There is a fellowship more quiet even than solitude, and which, rightly understood, is solitude made perfect. The saints are the sinners who keep on trying. A generous prayer is never presented in vain. The petition may be refused, but the petitioner is always, I believe, rewarded by some gracious visitation. The bold may not live long, but the timid never live at all. Everyday courage has few witnesses, but yours is no less noble because no drum beats, for you and no crowds shout your name. It is one thing to mortify curiosity, another to conquer it. It is the mark of a good action that it appears inevitable in retrospect. All sorts of allowances are made for the illusions of youth, and none, or almost none, for the disenchantments of age. The truth that is suppressed by friends is the readiest weapon of the enemy. You think those dogs will not be in heaven? I tell you they will be there long before any of us. Sir, with no intention to take offense, I deny your right to put words into my mouth. Politics is perhaps the only profession for which no preparation is thought necessary. Quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened, but go on in fortune or misfortune at their own private pace, like a clock during a thunderstorm. Wine is bottled poetry. Sooner or later everyone sits down to a banquet of consequences. To know what you prefer, instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer, is to have kept your soul alive.